The Urban League was formed for the purpose of affording equal opportunity to all people.
It makes a difference.
It is very much the conscience of the community.
I look at the Urban League as an organization that empowers people.
I went to college, I graduated, and I couldn't find a job. Now I have a degree in business and economics, and I went to the Urban League and got the first job as the first African-American secretary at TWA. So I owe a lot to the Urban League.
There's an endless list of people who can say to you they got their first job through the Urban League.
I was looking for a job, couldn't find one. Went to the Urban League, they called me down for an interview, been there for the last part of 6 years.
Once people have the tools to succeed, then they internalize the feeling of empowerment.
The Urban League empowered me by helping me understand what some of the possibilities in life could be.
The Urban League serves 2 billion people across this country by direct services.
From housing to education to entrepreneurship to nutrition.
They give them financial skills. They give them a trade if they need one. They give them computer skills.
It keeps senior citizens with food on the table. It keeps our youth off the street, and it keeps them safe.
Satisfaction comes when I go to an event and someone will say, I got my house through the Urban League, or my child got a scholarship.
I'll tell you what happened for me. John Mack was running the LA Urban League. He said, young man, you do great things on that basketball court, but you've done nothing in the community. Now, through the Urban League, we can do some great things together, and next week you be in my office and we're gonna talk about it. I said, okay, sir.
And I talked about our job training programs, our education program, our youth programs, and how his participation could make a difference.
Since then, I've been involved in the Urban League over 20 years.
My family has been involved with the Urban League for 79 years, and I have been involved with it for 50 of those 79 years. I volunteer, and the volunteerism brings me the empowerment that I seek in my life. The Urban League was founded in 1910.
George Edmund Haynes and Ruth Standish Baldwin, they were the founders and the early visionaries of the organization.
It was established to help in the great migration of African Americans from the South to urban areas.
Well, imagine moving from a rural community in the South, moving to huge urban centers. You're isolated. You don't have a home. You don't have a job. You don't know where the next meal is coming from. What do you do? Well, that need was recognized by the National Urban League.
At the outset, education was one of the key prongs for the movement. Then there was the whole notion that where are these people going to live? And how are they going to live? So we had housing programs.
I think what has helped the Urban League adapt with the times has been its connection to the civil rights movement.
While we've had many great leaders, Whitney Young, to me, was the one who helped the Urban League turn a corner.
In the 1960s, Whitney Young joined Dr. Martin Luther King, Roy Wilkins, and others to stage the March on Washington and to pass the Civil Rights Act, the Voting Rights Act, and the Fair Housing Act.
But with the passage of the 1964 Civil Rights Act, we began to see unprecedented opportunities for us.
We went through the era when we were fighting for public accommodations and civil rights, but if you don't have the economic ability, then it's an empty right.
In the 1980s, the League had forged great relationships with the federal government and was a primary federal government contractor providing job training services, community health education services.
They believed in affecting change in boardrooms.
When we opened Walt Disney World, we went to the Urban League, and they helped us to provide employment to our people.
Whitney, followed by Vernon, opened those doors to the corporate suites of America and said, you need to begin hiring and preparing and helping us to train African Americans to take advantage of these newfound opportunities.
We're taking people from where they are to where they need to be.
Part of the organization's success is being relevant to each new generation.
And that can begin as early as New Lights, where youngsters in their teen years become part of an organization that has purpose, but it doesn't stop there. New Lights progresses to young professionals.
The Urban League recognizes young professionals that are aged 21 to 40 need to be engaged in the movement.
We have to look to the future when we look at all of the major challenges that we face, the economy, unemployment, education.
I see us as the 21st century civil rights organization. I also see us speaking for a broader group of Americans.
There are always groups of people who need a voice and who need help, and the Urban League will always be there.
I see it going on to empower more people like it empowered me.
It is empowering communities and changing lives.
And that's what the Urban League's been doing since 1910, empowering people.
I am empowered.
I am empowered.
I am empowered.
I am a designer.
I'm a member of the community.
I'm a father.
I am a 5-year Urban Leaguer.
I am a National Urban League Quarter Century Club member.
I'm a 46-year Urban Leaguer.
I'm a lifetime Urban Leaguer.
I am empowered.
I am a volunteer.
I am a business executive.
I am the future.
I am empowered.
I am empowered.
I am empowered. Are you?
To the National Urban League, congratulations on your 100th anniversary.
Continue to make a difference in the lives of others.
Thank you for 100 wonderful, magnificent years.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Happy, happy birthday.
Congratulations, Urban League, on 100 years.
Happy 100th birthday to the National Urban League.
May the next 100 be even greater.
To the pioneers in 1910, to those in the civil rights movement of the 60s, to those of today and tomorrow, congratulations on 100 years.
I'm Judge Penny Brown Reynolds. I am empowered.
I'm empowered, and I'm Army Strong.
I'm Soledad O'Brien. I'm a reporter, and I am empowered.